Dun 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 dun.
Hey!
Anyway, hey everybody, welcome to my favorite show, and not your show because probably you're all sick of watching us at this point. But we're gonna keep doing this because we like to torture you. That's right. This
And
is
there's
what-
people who keep saying,
That's-
I watch your show, your 5 minutes thing.
Hey Andy, how's it going? This is a show you like to call 5 minutes you won't get back. A show that wastes 5 minutes of your time, but remember the 5 minutes does not start until we say it does. Hey Travis, how's it going? So as per usual, before we get into the 5 minutes, let's discuss what today's holidays are.
So today's December 11th.
Correct.
It's
It's 1211 18.
Yes.
And tomorrow will be 1212
What?
18.
No.
Unfortunately, we'll never have an 18 18 18. At least not in this dimension. What's the holidays? I'm sorry.
Today's International Mountain Day.
All right. Climb a mountain. Climb a mountain.
It's National App Day. Not appetizer.
But app. So, for those of you that don't waste time on your phones, waste a little more.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Norma. But waste some more time on your apps. That's right, because we need people to bury their faces in their phones just a little bit more. And we're contributing to that because you're probably watching this on a device. That's right.
Yep.
Hi, Joe. Everybody's watching. Hey, everybody. Anyway, what's the other holiday for today?
National Noodle Ring Day.
Noodle ring? As in, like...
No,
oh.
like noodles. Wait, okay. It's dedicated to a type of noodle dish that is made in a ring or mold or bundt pan.
Okay, so it's a noodle day. Any other fascinating holidays?
Not really.
Okay. All right.
There you go.
Well, there you go. So today...
Buy a dozen donuts. Oh, is that today?
Oh, get another for $1.
Is that Dunkin' Donuts? Is it Krispy Kreme? Is it...
Apparently, you can buy a donut day today as well from somebody, Travis. You need to be more specific about what kind of
you
donut.
gotta, if you're gonna tell us things like that, you gotta be
Well, but anyway,
specific.
this
Okay.
I'll be sharing since we're getting closer to the Christmas holiday. Today, I'm just going to share a holiday story that happened to me. Krispy Kreme, Travis. So yeah, so anybody wants to get the Krispy Kreme today, you buy a dozen donuts, you get another for $1. How can you not pass that up? I can only have like one Krispy Kreme, but then I get sick. 12 for 12. Yep, there you go. I just got it. Right. All right.
So is that tomorrow or today?
Oh, and by the way, just for the
timer
record,
started.
the 5 minutes starts now.
I was being kind.
That's
I
right.
started the timer.
So, Travis, we're enough about donuts. I'm going to tell my Christmas story. And it really isn't a Christmas story, but I just like to share the story because during the holidays, it happened during the holidays, and I always think fondly of this. Are you ready? Because this story is going to
Let's
bring
hear it.
tears to your eye. Not
I'm
really.
ready.
You're going to really be done with this and go, why did I listen to this story? Okay, I was a little kid. There was this hill by my house where we go sledding.
Tomorrow. Oh, perfect. So everybody can plan
Buy
ahead.
donuts tomorrow. Anyway, let me go back to
Okay.
my story.
12 for 12. Krispy Kreme. Krispy
So, yes, Krispy
Okay.
Kreme donuts. So anyways, my story is there was this hill that we went sledding on, and it was snowing, so my mom brought me out sledding. Now, it was a good hill, but on the middle of the hill, there was a big bump. So it was like hill, and then a bump, and then hill. So we had one of those old, like, wooden sleds, and then we had one of those, like, plastic tarp things you just ride down. And I remember, on a side note, that I would make my mom ride on the tarp on her belly, and I'd get on top of her and go down, so she's getting all the snow just hitting her stomach like that. Boy, she's sacrificed. Anyways, it was a beautiful snowy day. There was nobody around. It was just me and her. It was really quiet that day. We were by a major road, but it was still really peaceful. It was just very, like, Kincaid, picturesque. So, anyway, she had the wooden sleds. I don't know if they even still sell those. Probably not. But anyway, and I think she had it since childhood. So I kept pushing her. I want her to take this sled downhill, and she didn't want to, if I remember correctly. I'm like, no, just take the wooden sled down the hill. So she gets on it, and I'm laughing now. She goes down the hill, because I think this is funny. And I push her down the hill. I get her started. Well, I was hoping to push her toward the middle hill, so she would, like, maybe get some airtime. I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal. But anyways, no, and like I said, it was the snow and the hill was perfect for sledding. It was ideal. I mean, we're talking Olympic grade, right? So I pushed her down the hill, and I got her going fast for a little kid. I mean, I was pushing her hard. I like aimed her right for that hill. My mom couldn't. I could tell while she was going down the hill, she was trying to turn the front end to kind of steer away from it. Too late. So anyways, she gets to that hill. And in a kid's mind, she must have been going 100 miles an hour. It seems like she was going really fast. And I know she wasn't going that fast, but she was going fast. And I remember she hit that hill, and oh my gosh, did she get some incredible air time. I remember her body like going over the hill, and I was standing right like in front of the hill, so I see her go over it, right? But her body like just straightens up like, you know, like a ski jumper when he's going over. He locks in. She locked in, I think out of sheer terror. And she goes over the hill, and I see her, like, she gets really into the air, and then she, like, goes behind the hill, and I can't see her. And
you lost her.
I lost her, but, I mean, I was so awestruck by the jump, like, I felt a tear run down my face, and actually it froze on the way down. And like I said, it was just, she went, I mean, it was literally like, shoo, and then quietness. You hear the snow, the wind blowing occasional through the trees, and I don't see her. And I keep waiting for her. I keep waiting for her to like come down past the hill at the bottom of the hill where I can see her, and just stop down at the bottom of the hill. And I don't see her, and I'm like, where is she? And then I hear this thud, like the other side of the hill, but I still don't see anything. I'm like, it sounded like a crack, and I'm like, you know, I'm still waiting for her. And then the beauty of image that I'll never forget. You ready? I see the sled without my mom on it come going down the hill, right? Skewering off some direction. And then the Pierre de la Resistance, I see my mom. And she's in like, we're like layered like with 18 coats. She looks like a big snowman anyway. But I see her spinning. She's spinning on her stomach, like just spinning down the rest of the hill, like seemingly unconscious. and very Christmas tasty. But yeah, she ended up down the hill, and I'm like standing there at the top of the hill, and I'm like, first of all, I'm afraid that my mom is severely injured, but I'm also awestruck at how cool this thing was. Because it was the coolest landing I'd ever seen. I mean, she was like spinning the bottle on the way down, and she just laid there and still silence. And there's my mom at the bottom of this hill in 18 layers of clothing, like Christmas Story, where, you know, Johnny couldn't get his arm. That's what she was, and she was just laying there. And then finally, I see her kind of lift her head up and slowly get up. And then fear started entering my mind because I'm thinking, I'm responsible for pushing her down that hill, and she's going to kill me. So, did I go down there and help her? No.
That's awful.
No. I was just patiently waiting. I think I did something like, Mom, you alive? And the sled, of course, the sled that was hers, I believe, was cracked in half.
Oh.
And she slowly made up the hill with the sled. Needless to say, if I remember correctly, she did not talk to me. I think she just said something like, we're going to the car. And we went to the car. And we didn't say one word on the way home.
Great. Now, I know that your mom is fine.
She survived.
So,
she survived.
No mother or child got hurt in
No,
the story.
luckily, I'm thankful that nobody was around when she got the airtime, because if there would have been some other kid there, she would have just like plowed into him. There probably would have been lawsuits and everything. And for the record, on a side note, the bottom of that hill was a lake or a river, a lake area, and all of us sledded there quite often. A few years after that, they made that off limits for sledding because apparently someone fell through the ice. Luckily, it wasn't my mom, because that would have been like even better, a better story. Not for me, but a better story. So Anyway,
Yay.
that's my Christmas gift to all of you. That's all I got.
Is it that?
What are you doing? Travis, I can't read that. It's too many words. I got a small screen. I can't read. I'm blinded by the light. So yeah, that's all we got. So, anything else you'd like to share? Because our 5 minutes is up. I took it all up.
You did.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Okay. So yeah. So, if you guys have any Christmas stories, share anything you want to talk, anything interesting happened to you when you were younger, leave it in the comment section below. If you want to say how much I annoy you, leave it in the comment section below. If you want to talk about how much avocados are repulsive, which I believe they are, leave it in the comment section below. And anyways, that's all we got. So,
Travis, we will read the rest
yeah,
of your...
Travis,
We
yeah,
can't read it right
I can't
now
read
on
it
the
all.
screens to
So,
me, but we will.
anyway, get your Christmas shopping done. You only got a few weeks to go. And if you got snow, enjoy it. Just be careful on the roads out there. If you're like us, we just got some rain. So, anyway, that's all we got. And just remember, it isn't a great day until we wasted 5 minutes of your time. And we'll see you next week.